I'm joined by manager Marc Clifford after today's superb 1-0 win away at Coalville Town. Cliffy, I needn't ask, but how do you feel after that one?
Yeah, that's a big one for us. You know, we rode our luck at times, but you know, I thought it was excellent throughout. Our shape again, our discipline, our desire. It was. I thought it was second to none again.
After that Stocky's goal went in, you know, late in the first half, 7 minutes to the break, what did you say to them at half-time just to keep them focused? Because you must have expected the onslaught in the second period.
Absolutely,
yeah.
They were top side, and we knew exactly what was going to happen. And they did. They came at us. It didn't surprise us how they came. They came at us hard, and we had to be very disciplined and have a little bit of steel about us.
Starkey, for his goal, will get the deserved headlines, I'm sure, but how much do you owe to your back line today, as well as Saturday, and Kieran Preston behind them? They were magnificent today, weren't they?
We keep talking about this clean sheet and this culture that we're trying to build, and do you know what? It's the whole team. So if you look at how we played, the whole team are defending, and at times defending for our lives, but that's football. That's what you have to do if you want success. You have to put your body on the line. You have to defend as a group, and that's what we're certainly doing.
You look at our last three fixtures, Hitchin, Leiston and today at Coalville, they were all unbeaten before games against us. To take 7 points from those three games, how delighted are you with that?
Yeah, you know, I'm really happy, but again, it is still very early, isn't it? It means nothing if we don't continue this and continue working hard and continue to evolve as a group. I still think there's more for us on the ball. You know, I'm disappointed at times when we give the ball away so cheaply, so, you know, I think that's an area we need to develop, but yeah, I'm obviously delighted with 7 points.
How important is it to keep this going then, not just from a results perspective, but like you said off the camera, the spirit in the dressing room is so high at the minute. How important is it to keep this one going?
It's really important, just for the players. You know, we had a real tough week that week at Nuneaton, and you know, I think it's everyone for six, and they've worked really hard to come back. We've given them an identity. They've listened, they've bought into it, and ultimately, you know, we're getting the rewards from that now.
Matt Thornley enjoyed 20 minutes late on. You look at Dom returning to the bench today. Didn't get on but returned. How important, after a few gruelling days, how important to have them back ahead of next week's FA Cup game? You
know what, it's people. You experience players like that you bring in, you know, with 20 minutes to go. And, you know, whilst you might not have thought he had a massive impact in terms of what he did on the ball, just his presence alone, his experience, his communication, just helped us through to the end, you know. And it's really important we get all of our players available, but certainly, you know, Matty and Dom, they're two that you want in and around your squad, so you can have something to build. And you've got that experience, and they can help some of the younger lads, because we've got a very young group.
And looking ahead then finally to next week, we face Romulus in the FA Cup, Step 5 opposition. You probably don't know much about them. Just how important is it to keep this run going?
Yeah, do you know what? It's that old. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but it's game by game. It's irrelevant to the competition. We want to just keep our run going and keep, you know, that vibe. I want the players to keep feeling that happiness and that togetherness after a win in the changing rooms, and you know, we just keep plodding on.